Ready, please.
And the first 4 race of the afternoon amongst several 8 races here. It's another round of the Wyfolds. And they're away, the city of Bristol Rowing Club, Molesey Boat Club A.
As the other steering goes, we've had some wayward steering off the start. No, Molesey is doing a really nice line on the right-hand side of your view on the screen. It looks like they're leading City of Bristol already by about a length or so, even after the first 15 to 20 strokes.
The head coach of Molesey Boat Club, Australian Phil Beginion, has high hopes for the squad this week at Henley Regatta. This is a very commanding lead in the early stages. As Jim said, we've seen several boats in the Wyfolds struggle with their steering today. I think the conditions are maybe a little calmer this afternoon. It was quite tricky, quite swirly with the breeze this morning. The water was a little rolly, but it looks like it's a little bit easier for them to handle this afternoon.
Yeah, you could see in the flags around the finish area earlier when we were commentating that the wind was swirling around. It's quite a strong tailwind that's swinging around, but all the flags are flat now. There's hardly any wind, it's all pretty much calm conditions. And what a brilliant view that is of the whole course. Molesey enjoying a comfortable lead now, and like that Bedford crew in the race before, long controlled strokes just sitting in their opposition.
Yeah, they really are in a commanding position there. You can see the stroke man Sam Rylands, behind him William Yap, in the 2-seat James Wadsworth and Charlie Evans up in the bow.
It's not very often, and it certainly won't happen later in the week, that they can go past the coming up to the enclosures rather, rating at 24 to 25 strokes a minute. It's a very enjoyable situation to be in, and as we've talked about earlier in the day, it sets them up nicely for the later rounds.
When you're sitting on the start line though, even if you know that you have a crew that you probably could or probably should beat, it's not until you get into a position like this that you can actually start to breathe up and relax. It is one of the most nerve-wracking times I had in my rowing career was on the start line at Henley.
Especially in a Coxless boat. I've steered a Wyfold forward twice on 2 occasions down this course, and it is terrifying because you're worried about the booms, you're worried about the island, you're worried about the crew, what the umpire's going to think about it, and all of that playing on your mind. And we talked about it earlier. This isn't just a physical test, this is a mental test too. How resilient you are, how confident you are, both as a steered person but also the whole crew.
Bristol still really going for it.
They're working really nicely together. What a brilliant shot that is from the back. You can see all 4 rowers blades going in at the same height, at the same time, and moving that boat purposefully forward.
I think I might have called the Bristol rowers in the Molesey crew before, so we should probably give the Molesey guys a shout out. Up in the bow, Samuel Tuck in the 2-seat Findlay Rally, Oliver Solana in the 3-seat, and Oliver Knight in the stroke seat.
And Ollie Knight's the next GB Junior International, experienced, been here before on a number of occasions, knows what this kind of situation requires, and it's just a comfortable, commanding performance, just sitting on your opposition.
And they can see Bristol coming for them. They're really throwing everything at it, which you have to do no matter what position you're in. But they're fairly composed. They're not too concerned. They still have a clear water lead. As Molesey come up to the line here, they know that their biggest job will be coming later in the week. Very strong entries this year in the Wyfolds.
We've got a number of people who entered 56 crews from 32 places, and not just UK, from all over the world too. So as you wrote, the quality's been very, very high.